What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for joining us again for another Just for Canines and Kitty 2 product review video. We got some really cool products in store for you today. I think you guys are really going to enjoy these, and I can tell you right now, you definitely will get some use out of them. So make sure that you guys go online to the website, justforcanines.net, and make sure that you're checking out these products, man. I'm telling you, you guys are going to love them. So the products I've got in store for you today are actually very useful products if you are, especially if you're outdoorsy and you go out often, you're at the lake all the time, maybe at the mountains or anything like that. As long as you're outside, these products are definitely awesome. So the first one is our pet gazebo. Okay, so you guys check this out. Now I'm gonna show you the video of me putting this thing together. Before I go into the video, I have to let you know, I tend to be a little bit simple sometimes. I'm that guy that's very common that, that doesn't like to read instructions. So I look at the instructions for the pictures and then I just jump straight into things. So before I show you the video of this build, let me explain that this should have gone much faster. It's actually a very simple product to put together, but me being me, I showed up unprepared. And being myself, where, like I said, I don't like to jump into the instruction manual too much. I just like to get in there and wing it. So this product today, the gazebo, is much faster to put together. It really takes about 5 minutes to put the whole thing together when you have the right tools. And the only tool you actually need is a cross-tip screwdriver, and I didn't show up with that. I showed up with my pocket knife. You know, we live in Oklahoma where we're at, so I carry one all the time. Fortunately, I had that, because if I didn't, it would have actually taken me much longer to put this together if I would have been able to. So it's really simple. I'll give you the breakdown. Basically, there's 8 pieces to this thing. You put them together with little caps on the end, and you screw the screw in place to hold those things together, and then you assemble the top and put it together. Takes, like I said, about 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the most. And the breakdown at the end actually only took 2 minutes and about 37 seconds. I actually timed it to see how fast it would go. So to completely tear it down and put it back in the box was less than 3 minutes. So as you can see, right now I'm looking around, I'm kind of looking at the instructions, and you know, I've time-lapsed this because I didn't want it to take that long. It really shouldn't have taken very long to put it together, so I time-lapsed the video. But as you can see, I'm figuring things out, and there's one point where I thought I put it all together and was just gonna cap the pieces and then flip it. I didn't realize I needed to put the screws in it to hold it in place. And so I ended up flipping it over and it basically falls apart on me. And again, that's me not reading the instructions, and that's the result of that. So it really doesn't take much. The instructions were only 1 page at that, and I don't know why I felt like I could look at the picture and just, you know, get to it. But anyway, really simple build. Long story short, this thing should have only taken a few minutes. It took me about 15 minutes altogether to put it together with the wrong things and not being prepared correctly. So anyway, as you can see, my dog loved this thing actually. He actually went right inside and was comfortable in there. He didn't have any problems with it, even when I closed the gate. You know, of course, that's gonna come down to the dog, but my dog, he's always been comfortable with those kind of things for the most part, except for when he was younger. But as you can see, he goes straight in there, and then he chills and he relaxes for a minute, and then I went ahead and I opened it back up, and we got to playing because, of course, we were at the park. Which brings me to our next product. So the next product is this big ball toy. Now I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I am going to show you a picture in just a minute. But this toy basically is a big round ball. It's soft, but it's durable, and it's got a big handle on it so your dog can drag it and toss it around and throw it himself and all that. My dog loved this toy. We played with it for a little bit and he was all over it. Now my dog, of course, he's older and he's a little bit more difficult. I think he takes after his owner that way. He decided he was going to try to bite the ball part as opposed to the handle, which both of them worked for him. And once he finally got a grip on it, he was like, okay, yeah, I love this thing. And the whole time we were there, we played with this toy until we got to the other products, which you'll see in the next video. And then afterwards, you know, we tossed it around a little bit, and then I told him, well, go back in there and lay down and chill. And as you can see, he went right into that gazebo without any argument, and he felt perfectly comfortable in there. So there you go, short and sweet. All right, So, like I said, the Pet Gazebo is an excellent product if you are outdoorsy, if you're at the lake, if you're if you're camping, things like that. If you just need a spot for your dog to be able to get some shade while you're out doing things, or if you need to be able to put him away for a little bit, or her, and make sure that you have the opportunity to go do things without them running off. This is an awesome product for that. And after having used it and seeing just how spacious this was, this is one of the like medium-sized ones. They actually go larger than this one. This was about 4 feet in diameter. This one here starts at around the neighborhood of $115 to $125 or so. Now also, there are stakes that you can get to put this into the ground, and it's really straightforward to hold that thing in place so that the wind doesn't blow it away. You guys can also find that ball toy at the Just for Canines and Kitty 2 store and on the website, so make sure you check that out, justforcanines.net, and let us know what products you want us to review next. Don't forget to give us some feedback. We love to hear from you guys, and honestly, that's how we know what videos to make next and what kind of products to get you, because we want to hear what it is that you're actually using and that you need. So thank you guys for checking us out, and make sure you watch the next video. We'll see you next time.